Good morning, it's Saturday morning, we're on our way to shop. Liz is driving today, so I'm in Liz's little blue car. I think it's a Suzuki Swift. And we're off to the shop. It's pointless taking two cars because we're kind of there at the same time. So yeah, I've got loads to update you on. So I'll do a little bit now and then I'll do a little bit as the day goes on. So first thing, Tilly has a cyst, which is kind of a leak from one of her joints. It seems that arthritis in the leg has caused this kind of watery lump, if you like. So it's not the bad news that we thought it might be, but we're not really sure how to deal with it at the moment, other than painkillers, although she doesn't seem to be any pain, doesn't seem to be bothering her. So there's that. What else? The shop's gone okay for the last couple of days, and today I've got a reading at 3 o'clock. Oh, hello. I've realised I didn't really film all that much today because it got quite busy. There was a lot of people coming in and out of the shop all day. It is, I don't actually know the time. It's 5:45. I've had fish and rice for dinner. For lunch, Liz made tuna cheese mayonnaise, like a toasty thing. Forgot to mention the update on Simon. Simon had the tooth out. They had to take it out, but he's much better now, which is great. It wasn't an abscess, it was a tooth that had a hole in it. So that's sorted. What else do I need to catch up on? My reading went well today. That was good. I've got a massive ball of wool. Now I know I don't really need any more wool because I've got loads, but it's my birthday on the 15th of March, and Liz said, what do you want for your birthday? I said, well, something that I want is wool. I'm collecting different colours of wool because I want to, be able to make lots of different things. So she went to Aldi because she said that it's like a one-time thing, which I think it is. The Aldi event is like, once it's all gone, that's it. She got me this huge bag of wool. So there's orange and like a fawn colour and a rusty colour and a green and pink. So yeah, she went a little bit mad, but they're really good value. It's like $1.29. So she's got me all this wool. So now I have to find somewhere to put it all, because currently there's no space left. I'm going to have to do some rejigging about, I think. Yeah. Trying to think. Right, so I've done it. In here is all the smaller balls of coloured wool, so ombre and rainbow type wool. Then this one's got all of the small pieces of just different colours. This is a whip. This is a work in progress blanket I'm making for me. In here are more whips. I forgot. Granny squares I'm supposed to be making into a scarf. Granny squares that are going to be a pair of gloves. And then we've got the ombre rainbow type stuff in there. Creams, mustards, whites, orange, rusty colours, pink. Up here is then pale blues, darker blues, whites, greys, black and greens. These are thicker ones. These are chunky, so these are from the Aldi haul. We've got pink, orange, green. Above that is reds, pinks, browns, and then at the top more Aldi chunky stuff. So we kind of got there in the end. But as you can see, there's a heck of a lot of wool now. I have a feeling I'm going to end up with that whole thing full of wool. But it's better that these are in there now because it kept falling off the shelf. It was driving me crackers. You can tell I've just recently done all these as well in these lovely balls. I use my new gadget. And this is one I'm currently working on to finish. This is black and rainbow blanket to go with this blanket in here, which is blue, which is for my nephew. So blue for one nephew, black and rainbow for the other. This lovely thick one, which is going to for me and Simon. And I don't know who the gloves and scarf is for. So there we go, I've got a lot going off. But I'm enjoying it, it's a lot of fun. Oh, good morning. It is Sunday morning, it's 9:30. Last night we watched a film called Orion and in the Dark, or And the Dark. It was a moralistic, like cute DreamWorks movie. I did a bit of crocheting at the same time. Dinner yesterday was fish and rice. And today is, I'm not really sure, it's Sunday and it means it's a bit of all sorts day. I'm gonna go to the second-hand shops with Simon, then I'm meeting with Alex for lunch, then I'll be coming back, then there'll be tea here. But I've got lots of admin and all sorts to do. It was the Brits last night. I didn't watch it, but I am going to watch all the performances. Well, the main ones anyway. I may react to them, we'll see. Because I have quite a list of reactions to do. And I kind of feel like I should spend an hour just doing reactions. But it's hard when you do that many because you kind of lose things that you want to say. And it just, you kind of lose your focus. So I'm in the dining room. I've got a bit of toast here. I've just brushed my teeth so it tastes like Minty Toast. Should maybe have done it the other way around. And we're heading out in a minute. Just what I hoped it wouldn't be. One of these kind of shops where it just sells a bit of everything and they cover the whole window and it looks a mess. I looked at this one, you see, it used to be called the Roast House to potentially be a new shop for me, but yeah. Thing is, the shop was £1,200. No one can pay that. They obviously are, but they'd be very lucky to earn that much to warrant paying that every month. Oh well, I'm just waiting for Simon, he's still in the charity shop. I thought I'd have a little wander around. It's such a shame this is what we end up with. You know, in a town that was wonderfully busy. Vape shops, crap shops, banks, barbers. Okay, so it's now 20 to 8. I had some Chinese food, but not a full meal, because I'd already eaten at Barnsley with Alex. I just had some of the noodles from Simon and Liz, because they both had beef chow mein, so I just had some noodles and that was it. I filled myself a big bottle of juice, because I always get dehydrated after Chinese food. It's probably because there's, you know, a certain amount of, I forgot what it's called in it. But I've just got some dilute juice, it is. Apple and black currant. I've been watching a bit of junk TV after dinner. We're watching the Great Chocolate Showdown. It's like a baking show for chocolate. I've been carrying on with this one. Not quite there yet, need a bit more to do. I just want to start one of the cardigans now. That was the whole purpose of me starting it, to be able to do cardigans and clothing for myself, but I wanted to get my technique right first before I started to jump into difficult things. So I've done, I think I'm on number 6 blanket. Is it 6? Oh God. I did one for the baby cot. I've done one that's not finished for me and Simon, one for my brother Richard, one for Harry, one for Rosie, one for Henry. I'm now on to Douglas. So technically that's 7. I'm on my 7th blanket. And I've still got gloves and whatever I want to do with the granny squares, really. I've not really felt like vlogging this last, I haven't really. I don't know why, because I watched something on YouTube the other day when I was in the shop, and it was quite inspiring. It was inspiring because they were doing things like, watch me restock my fridge, watch me restock this, watch me sort out my wardrobe. You know, stuff like that, where you can get that satisfaction of watching someone empty their fridge of, you know, junk, clean it all, and then put it all in back in beautifully in boxes and stuff. You know, you've seen these kind of videos, like the one where someone decides to do loads of different types of ice and puts them all beautifully into the bottom of the freezer or fridge or whatever, and it's like, what? Who's got that much time to make all those different ice cubes, and who's literally using all those ice cubes? So there's a certain amount of satisfaction from watching videos like that. So it gave me a little bit of inspiration of things that I could do in my vlog to make it interesting. Next week I've got the shop tomorrow, followed by teaching tomorrow night. Let me show you who I'm teaching, or rather check who I'm teaching. We've got Freya, who's quite young. She's from the UK. She doesn't live far from here. I've been teaching her for years. William, he's in America. I've been teaching him for maybe a couple of months. Rosie, who I've been teaching for probably one of the longest students I've ever had. She's now at a point where she's doing diplomas and stuff to become a teacher. There's Beth. There's Matthew, who's in Scotland. There's Lily, and she's songwriting with me, so she doesn't really need me for the vocal side anymore, so we're now songwriting. Tuesday, I'm hoping I get to go for lunch with someone that I didn't get to have lunch with last week because the whole Tilly thing happened. So that should be on Tuesday. I might go the psychic night on Tuesday night. Oh, hello. eBay items. Because I've not been for a little while and I do enjoy it, and I do want to get up and have a go at the group stuff. Crystal Live on Wednesday. Probably seeing Alex for a little while, but I've got so many Eurovision videos to catch up with. Thursday, I'm teaching again in the evening. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the evening. Shop in the day, shop on Friday, shop on Saturday, no readings. And Mother's Day on Sunday, we're doing the Crimple in Harrogate, which we've done before. And the last Mother's Day we did really well. So fingers crossed, because the Crimple we did for Christmas, the Christmas Crimple was rubbish. We earned so little, there was literally no point in going, so we kind of wasted money on that one. It was a nice atmosphere, but you know, you kind of want to do these things to earn something. So fingers crossed for Mother's Day Crimple. So I'll be in Harrogate next Sunday the 10th, so if you want to bob by and say hi, that would be great. And I'm going with clothes and bags. That's the main thing I'm focusing on this time. Clothes, bags, scarves, clothing basically, for a change. So I'm going to have some rails. I'll probably take some crystals and some candles and things as well, but I'm going to be more focused on the clothing side of things. I've already got some spots at the shop ready for crochet cardigans and blankets and stuff, because I'd like to be able to sell some of the stuff that I'm making, but that's not really why I started to do it, just because I enjoy doing it and wanted some of my own, really. So yeah, I think that's everything. I think that's it. I've not really been feeling it all that much this week. So yeah, this week's been a bit, you know, the shop's going okay. Simon's antiques are selling better than my stuff. We've been selling a lot of guitars, which is lovely. And we've started the work for upstairs. We've got some frames ready to create some sort of room dividers, because I think that promoting the psychic readings, doing psychic readings on a Saturday upstairs while people are in the shop shopping downstairs. I think it's, you know, an opportunity. Right, so I'm off. I'm going to sign off for today. I will be back for the next vlog on Wednesday. And don't forget to subscribe. Lots of people watch my vlog but don't necessarily subscribe. So do give me a subscription. That would be lovely. It's really helpful. And if you really want to remember when I put new videos out and be like notified, there's a little bell that you can put on as well of your notifications. So you can follow me, but you can also get that bell so that it always tells you when I've got a new video out. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye, loves.